Pat McAfee. God damn it, what's going on, y'all? How's it going? I had to go eat myself a wrap and watch Roman Reigns walk out victorious at WrestleMania. Somebody in the hot mic chat done reminded everybody that Chuckster done won the money yesterday night. Ain't that a bitch? God, dog, what's going on, y'all? Sergio said this music rocks. I appreciate that. Dragon Ball Z Budokai won, not Budokai Tenkaichi. Budokai won. I believe Budokai 3 may have shared the same soundtrack. I played Budokai 3 one time in my life. I probably should purchase that online. I might have a Smackdown vs. Raw 2007 situation again. My voice has actually worsened. So tomorrow I got to take it easy. Luckily I recorded a video today. Good Lord. I sound like I chew cigarettes and snort cigars. But Roman Reigns retained Universal Championship at WrestleMania in the main event. It's been brutal. A Grizzly said, "Why I'm not on commentary?" Shit. I wish I could answer that question. But congratulations to Pat McAfee. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if this is permanent or not. Somebody let me know if it's permanent. Black Howland put 5 on it. Said, "What's up, Chisel? Am I okay?" After that, the wet cigarette joke. God, dog. If you guys aren't too sure what the reference was, if I'm not mistaken, it was the Raw after Mania. Black Howland said Charlotte looked like she built like a wet cigarette. I think it was Charlotte. Correct me if I was wrong. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was Charlotte that we were joking about. But what's going on, y'all? Let me go down the list. Shout the people out. Pardon me. Don is back. DP wrote it. 2K Tay, H2O Horizon, Warriors Wire, Jay the Armed Guard, Jay, Charles, Toast, Abdul, Chris J, Jamel P, the other J, DJ the Kid 91, Yusef in the building, Likely Rapper, Crizzy always showing love. A Grizzly, I already said your name earlier, but what's going on? Cody Booth. What's going on? It says I'm a beautiful human. I appreciate that. My man David in the building. Once again, rest in peace to your fallen comrade Tyler, man. I hope you're doing much better. I saw in the chat you had wrote yesterday that you were crying your eyes out. Well, we all deal with loss. Unfortunately, it's a part of life. It may not come at times in which you can, prepare for it. But when it does, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And unfortunately, it's an unfortunate event. But you got to look forward, and you keep that person's spirit, you keep that person's essence alive with the way that you carry yourself through life, son. So don't hang your head. Hold your head up high, and carry the spirit of your fallen comrade. Your fallen comrade with you, brother. Black Holland put 2 on and say, yeah, it was about Charlotte. Yes, indeed. Chris J said, "Am I good?" I'm great. My voice, not so much. My voice, not so much. I will take this shot here. David's in the building. No, Daddy. Haitian rum there for you. Take that shot for you, brother. As always, gotta show love. Damn. But you gotta acknowledge Roman Reigns in that ring there. That's good stuff. Head of the table, are we acknowledge Roman Reigns tonight? Samoa Joe to AEW is confirmed. Really? Samoa Joe and AEW is confirmed. I didn't see the news just yet, unless, of course, it just got confirmed just now. Let me know in the chat room if he has a 90-day clause. Well, there it is. YG Phil, what's going on? Joshua Robinson in the building. D Max said he got fired. Indeed, he did. After July 17th is when he's cleared. Okay, all right. That makes sense. Stick Fight said, "I'm always taking shots for the boys." What a G. I appreciate that, man. I'm just one of the fellas, man. A lot of people look at YouTubers and be making it seem as if, some of them are larger than life, not real, regular human beings. Some people like to make them celebrities. I ain't that dude, man. I've said time and time again, I am no different than anybody else here on the planet. One thing I don't do is, celebrity worship, and let alone let myself become a celebrity. I'll tell you right now, I could have 100 million subscribers, which would never happen. But I could have, let me not say never let that happen. Well, then again, I'll probably get canceled the moment I do that. Amount of videos I done did, the shit that I done said. I mess around, get to 1 million, that's when Nancy canceled the whole channel. But we ain't talking about that right now. But I ain't never gonna change up. I've been the same guy from day one up until now. Emperor Samuel put 2 on and said, you like my accent. Well, my accent is that of a man with no voice. Snipe God said, am I going live for Jake Paul versus Ben Askren? You know what's funny? I should go live, but I'm not sure what time. When is the fight? Please don't be this week. That would be brutal. The 17th. Shit. It's tomorrow. Jake Paul and Ben is tomorrow. I'm not even going to be home. Damn. It's tomorrow. I already got plans. Fuck. I'm going to have to be an asshole. I'm going to be at where I'm at. I'm going to have a phone in my hand while looking at the fight. Hopefully Jake Paul lose because, I'm a hitter. The hitters have arrived. So apparently, unfortunately, I won't be able to go live for the fight. It's tomorrow. I even know. Damn. Yo, Roman's eyes look he looked aged as hell in 1 week. Look at the bags underneath Roman's eyes. Yes, Pat McAfee is commentating tonight. They already introduced him on the commentary team. Peyton said, I sound like I aged 35 years by Monday. You ain't wrong about that. On my way to the post office earlier today, I saw a group of kids that were outside. I said hello. All of a sudden, somebody done called me old man. I said, come on, dog. I know I got a mask on, but I can't sound that old. Golly, I never felt so disrespected in my life. Javante said Roman the best heel right now. I agree. Roman it definitely is. Remember what I said during the Royal Rumble when I said, yo, if Roman faces Edge at Mania, Roman should win, because think of the heat that he would have. Is that Apollo? Oh, no, it's Cesaro. Oh, my Lord in heaven, don't do that. No. Now is not the time. Oh, no, they didn't just do that. No. It's too damn early. It's too early. Oh, no, this ain't it. Unless they pull a Jinder Mahal, this ain't it. Cesaro here way too goddamn early. No, they about to have Cesaro lose. WWE is not going to give us what we want, man. WWE ain't going to give us what we want. They're going to give us this match way too early. This is too damn early, man. Shit. I'm torn right now. I am torn right now. I'm very torn right now. It's too early. It's way too early. It is way too early for this. This ain't the time, man. Okay, they didn't touch, they didn't do nothing. As long as if Cesaro just passed by, he don't ask for no match, he don't do no extra stuff, and he focus on elsewhere, and then down the line they revisit it, it could work. Maybe if he goes into a program with Jey Uso over the course of the next couple months, it could work. If this goes straight to Cesaro versus Roman, we gonna get screwed, man. We gonna get to, Cesaro is taller than Roman. Roman is 6'4", I think Cesaro is 6'5". He got him by like an inch. That's what she said. Golly, this is early, man. Javante said, who do I think the NXT call-ups will be? I think Finn, after a rematch with Karrion Kross, is going to come up. EO is most likely going to mess around and come up as well. And outside of those two, there's one more guy. There is one more guy. God Golly, it escapes me. I think Johnny comes up after SummerSlam. Primary Trout said, what are my thoughts on the releases? Like I said yesterday, oh no, Cole, I'm not sure. Roderick, maybe. Cole, I'm not sure. Roderick, maybe. A lot of people are saying Cole, but I think Cole would probably leave the WWE before he mess around and go to the main roster. I don't know. I'm kind of not too sure. But as for the releases, Samoa Joe, I was devastated. The Iconics, I was devastated. Chelsea Green, I was very disappointed because for all intents and purposes, we never saw anything with Chelsea Green to really feel attached to that character. So her returning from injury would be magnificently fresh for the women's division. Mega Mateo in the building. What's going on? Yeah, Chuckster didn't win last night ahead of Peyton. Ain't that something? I don't know how Peyton keep fumbling the bag, but damn it, he need to stop losing. Steadily losing every goddamn week. It's ridiculous. Stop losing, Peyton. Win your money. Hit that like button, by the way. Yeah, they didn't even wait. They didn't even wait for Chelsea to heal, bruh. Chelsea got hurt. She was in rehab and got fired. Her personal trainer, or I should say, her physical therapist, was employed by WWE. He stopped mid-session. They done called in, yo, we firing her. He walked out the door. She was in the middle of a 1, 2, 3. Where are you going? 4, 5. Where are you going? 6, 7. Hey, get back here. Make matters even worse, she was doing her physical therapy in a WWE facility. They cut the lights off. And they closed the garage. Legend has it she's tweeting from inside of the closed gym. She's sick right now. I'm doing sensational, Mega Mateo. I just don't got no doggone voice. Shorty sick. Could you imagine they do that? They do it dirty like that. You got a physical therapist who is employed, sanctioned, and sent to work by the WWE. You fired a client at that particular point. You don't need to be there no more. You think I'm going to take care of you for free? Fuck out of here. It's over. Abdul said they released everybody but not my whole. I take it you're referencing Nia Jax. There's only one way for us to acknowledge Nia Jax.
Party on a Monday night. Turn this up for my interest. Hear this sound, you can't miss it. Play this loud for that shawty right there with the big old butt. Drop it down and then get on up. I am a handsome fella, shout out Nikki Bella. You can look but you cannot touch, cause I know some of y'all just can't take it. She gon' drop it down on that apron. She gon' find the time to just shake it. And you hear the sound that she making.
Ain't nothing but a big piece of shit. Big fat piece of shit.
There's only one way we acknowledge my whole. Only one way we acknowledge my whole. Nia Jax anthem better than the whole doggone career, but there was no way they were gonna go mess around and release it. It wasn't gonna happen like that. I mean, Shorty she's one half of the women's tag champions. It wouldn't make no sense to release her while she's still there. Cody Booth said they need to release Cody Parker. You ain't wrong about that. Homie just got a new goddamn contract. I mean, he earned it this season, just like Nick Folk. He earned it this season. But damn it, they better. This is gonna be year 5 of the commentary. If Nick Folk and Cody Parkey make things come full circle, I might just make this the last season. I really, if they cap this off the right way, this mess around and be my go out on top. It'd have been some. Jay said, "Come on, Clippers, you son of a bitch." Who are they playing? Clippers are. Cesaro want to fight Roman tonight? Oh, they losing to Philly by 13. Golly. What this man want Roman? What's wrong with him? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Cesaro ain't even talk. He walked to the ring for no reason. It's too damn early. They don't need to. It's non-title. It's non-title. But this is ridiculous. Yo, that UFO move is amazing, bro. It just doesn't make sense, man. That joint doesn't make no goddamn sense. Oh, my God. No. Cesaro's not going to lose tonight. There's going to be an interference. The best way to book it, well, shit. I mean, you can't even. There's no, because if Cesaro's on the verge of winning against the Universal Champion, and then it's interfered by Jey Uso, it makes it seem as if he's a legitimate threat to Roman. That now sets up a situation in which they're going to collide. The best case scenario is the match don't even happen. I think that's the best case scenario. Cesaro getting ready to do his entrance and Jey just beat the shit out of him. I think that's the best case scenario. Do not have these motherfuckers battle at WrestleMania Backlash. It's too damn early. Yes, KH, I agree. Have Seth Rollins interfere. Because perhaps that's a way to make sure that Roman and Cesaro don't fight immediately. Unless they're going to have Cesaro go over, there's no reason for them to do this feud so early. Moreover, for Roman to drop the title this early defeats the purpose of him beating Edge and Bryan at Mania. It just don't make sense. It's too early for this entire ordeal. Cesaro is literally on fire. You having him lose helps absolutely nobody. Does it get Roman more heat? Absolutely. But it destroys somebody who needs that heat, or I should say that fire underneath them. Roman is going to generate heat regardless. WrestleMania's win did so much for him. Cesaro ain't at the point where that win for Roman does even better for him. That only makes you hate WWE. It won't make you hate Roman. It'll make you hate WWE. I don't think this is the right way to go about it just yet. I'm not here for this. This man, Dominic Mysterio, out here. What is this man wearing, son? Nah, this ain't it. That's a bad fit. He looked like an extra on Meet the Flockers. What is this man wearing? Come on, man. And why the hell he's so much taller than his pops? And it's Rey Mysterio versus Otis. All I know is Rey better win. And how much longer until we see the Mysterios win the tag championships? It's time. I like Dolph. I like Robert Roode. Time to take the titles off them, man. It's high time. They better start the angle right now for the Mysterios versus, Roode and Ziggler, because it's time. Carrie said, you turned 18 this week. You're finally legal. Well, congratulations to you, Carrie, and happy birthday. We up 15-6. I like to hear that, Tony. Thank you very much. Let's go Heat. El Caliente. Taekwon said, what happened to the Murphy Mysterio storyline? I think it's ran its course. WWE kind of just abandoned that joint. I don't see this match going to another segment. It shouldn't. Black Holland put 5 on it. Said Dominic dressed up like Wally Beaver. Otis is balding like Corbin. Yeah, indeed he is. That front looking kind of light right now. Homie needs he need to contact Deion Sanders and get that restore hair. Otis is balding everywhere. Let me tell you something. If Otis loses hair, it's over for him. His career done. He already looked kind of goofy. If he's bald, it's clipped for him. God damn, the top of this man's hair is gone. It is completely gone. He better never cut that hair, man. He better keep that hair. God damn. Do y'all see the bald spots on Otis's head? You kidding me? It looked like he got a beer belly on the top of his head. Otis' bald spot is piercing through his body. Or I should say through his head. Golly, you can't not help but look at it. Shit. Who I got, Ben or Jake? Honestly, I want Ben to win, but I think Jake gonna beat him. Because Ben's not a boxer. Ah, shit. Ray better move. If he get flattened, the Dorito juice is going to come out of him. Remember when Great Khali squeezed the Dorito juice out of Rey Mysterio? It was messed up, man. I was like, that got to be racist. Well, you can't. Mexican. You can't be racist against a Mexican. You could be prejudiced against a Mexican. Because, you know, Mexican's not a race. That'd make you a nationalist, and that's not what that means. But 619 on Otis. Come on, Ray. You better win so we can see this man win the tag championship. How long it's been since Ray had a title? It's been too damn long. Wow, he's able to get... Wow. Wow. That's actually not a bad finish. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. That was an interesting finish, but I'm here for it. It's been 3 years since he's been a champion. Shit. Brother, too damn bald, man. The homie is going bald. ASAP. Josh the Legend Wallace says that Otis needs a bigger push. You'll say he needs some kind of title. Honestly, Otis ain't ready. His best bet was in Heavy Machinery as possibly becoming tag champions, but WWE dropped the ball. Moreover, they moved them up from the NXT way too fast. Puss Eater says, in what way is it too early for Roman to lose the title? In 4 months, he will have the title for a year. If you ask me, he's had the title for too long. I can't say Roman's had the title for too long because he's a consummate champion, right? The problem is Roman losing at the next pay-per-view. What was the purpose of the Mania win? What was really the purpose of the Mania win? It was to get him much more heat, to solidify him as the biggest heel in the game. Moreover, Cesaro winning a championship at the following pay-per-view after Mania, they're going to just have him as a transitional champion. I don't think they'll have faith in him if they have him win the title not at the Big Four. I see where you're going, but then the time to take the title off of Roman would have been at WrestleMania. Having him win solidifies him as a best heel in the business. That would show, yo, I'm at the head of the tape. He just beat Bryan and Edge in the main event. Now he can't beat Cesaro one-on-one. No one right now is hot enough. Cesaro's building a whole lot of steam. The best way to set it, this is what bothers me about WWE. Sage, what's going on? This is what bothers me about WWE because we've seen them book storylines perfectly before, but for some apparent reason, they happen to get amnesia. Perhaps they got a little bit of, dementia. They might just have CTE to where their booking team done forgot how to book characters correctly, superstars correctly. Don't have Cesaro touch Roman. Don't even have him acknowledge Roman. Have him disrespect Roman in promos, but focus elsewhere. Have Roman not even acknowledge it because he not looking at Cesaro. He don't consider Cesaro a threat. Cesaro continues to pick up wins. Don't even have Cesaro lose for months. And when SummerSlam comes around, you got yourself a challenger. Oh, wait a minute. Cesaro hasn't lost since March? Wait, whoa, hold on. This man he's beating everybody. Have Cesaro go through everybody. And then he'll be ready. And people will be foaming at the mouth because, like yourself, you're tired of Roman being champion. So soon enough, you're gonna be at damn near the fever pitch. You're gonna be on the edge of your seat waiting to see, yo, Cesaro gotta get him. That's the way to do it. Anthony Bain says that Jimmy Uso returns tonight. Perhaps. Perhaps. Cody says I should join WWE if only it was that easy. Trevor said Cesaro should hit the UFO on Paul Heyman. Don't do that. That's gonna be a flying Jew. Paul Heyman going, he gonna fly, he gonna land in ECW. The best way, because think about it. Roman is not only at the top of the company, he's the best heel in the company. Roman losing the title now is actually a bad thing. It does wonders for Cesaro, but it destroys the entire build to what we just saw at WrestleMania. That pretty much wipes out what WrestleMania meant. Roman losing the title in 3 months, it solidifies what WrestleMania meant. Because why not Edge? Think about it. Why not Edge? We put the title on Cesaro right now. What the hell does that mean about Edge? Edge was white hot. Shit, why not Bryan? Bryan was white hot. Coming out of WrestleMania, Cesaro just edged out, no pun intended, Edge and Bryan. But realistically speaking, they would both, Bryan and Edge, would get a bigger pop than Cesaro right now. Not only because, they're legends in the game and things of that nature, but it's too early. That's just how I see it. Okay, 2K1, you bugging. Cesaro does not suck. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. But personally, no. Roman turning babyface, I don't think that should happen for a couple more years. Roman is way too high of a heel to turn babyface now. The only way to turn Roman babyface, in my opinion, would be Brock. But Brock coming back to work with Roman now is not. Brock should return to work with Lashley. If he works with Roman, it kills all of the momentum that they were building on Raw with Lashley, because I feel like Lashley should be champion through Survivor Series. Hell, tell you the truth, Survivor Series, for all intents and purposes, should be Lashley and Roman. Unless Cesaro, they book it correctly and Cesaro becomes champion at SummerSlam. If Cesaro is not going to become champion, Bryan, as much as I'd love to see Bryan become champion, if it's not Cesaro, Roman should hold the title for over a year. Lashley should hold the title until Survivor Series. And you've got a heel versus heel match with two motherfuckers who've been running through their respective brands. That is a money match. Think about it. Lashley, Roman. Lashley at the height of his career, making everybody tap. Then you have Roman, the champion for over a year, defended at WrestleMania, going through absolutely everybody. That's a match right there. Roman versus Apollo, perhaps. Big E can become champion down the line, but truly, in my opinion, the Rumble next year for WrestleMania, Big E or Cesaro, right now, that's who I got slotted to win. If Cesaro don't become a Universal Champion or WWE Champion, whichever sort of show he ends the year on, he needs to be in that slotted spot to win the Rumble or come up in second place so he could go and, challenge for a title down the line. Big E, he's also there as well. Right now, those are the two who are at the top of the list for the Royal Rumble next year. But for Big E, I would not jump him to world title just yet. That's why I'm saying next year. Big E's a hell of a contender, but let him run his course with Apollo. Let him, run through that mid card, because although he's got the talent to be at the top card, let the man work where he at right now. Don't rush him. Don't rush him up. Roman and Apollo, first off, it's heel versus heel, and Apollo not ready yet. Apollo he not even coming into his own yet. He's still on deck. He's still waiting to hit it, get himself a single so he can run to first base. He just came out the dugout for the first time in his career. It's about time to get you a hit and get you on base. That's where Apollo at right now. It's too early for him. Apollo getting this push way too late. I disagree. I personally was high on Apollo when he came up from NXT. I was there for his debut. Apollo wasn't ready back then. He didn't know what the hell he was doing. It took him finally turning heel for him to finally come into something. Hell, he's new to this role now. I am the Nigerian from Wakanda. I will make you feel the pain of my ancestors. He's just now started feeling this character. Give him some time. Oh, as much as I was ecstatic that, Logan Paul took a stunner, and I kind of wish that he broke his neck, figuratively, not literally. He sold it very, very well. Very well. Now, we just need to make sure that they put him as a created character in the upcoming WWE games, so he can be stunnered every single night of the year until the next game is released. And then again. 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 Jay said it best. Look at Logan Paul laying there looking like a bitch. That's exactly what he looked like. Kevin said that Apollo's accent sucks. Well, I agree. I'm right there with you. I'm not a big fan of it. Wayne said, do I think WWE should do Nakamura versus Reigns? The unfortunate thing about Nakamura versus Reigns is we know Nakamura is not going to go over. Because they killed Nakamura's steam. First off, not having him win the Battle Royal was kind of stupid. I understand Jay winning, I get it, but it looks sensational for the Bloodline, so I get it. As the heels, they both won their respective matches. But Nakamura doesn't have the credibility right now to get people to buy in. So what I would do is, as this is unfortunate, if Cesaro is the direct competitor for Roman right now, he's the sacrifice. So whoever they're building after, that's the person who they believe in. Somebody got to be the sacrificial lamb, but the person who's a sacrificial lamb got to be legitimate. In this particular case, Cesaro has been building himself. He's not quite legitimate, but if they book him right now, he's supposed to be that guy. They would have to build Shinsuke behind. Truly, I like the match of Shinsuke versus Roman, but they fucked up Shinsuke for 3 years. So he's got it. I think Shinsuke need to go chase the IC championship. Yes, correct, KH. He need to go chase that IC championship. JT says Keith Lee, probable. They have a very brief history, Survivor Series a couple years back. That can work. Keith Lee just returns on Smackdown, walks up to Roman, says, I'm here, what's up? That can work. They both fresh. Or I should say that's a fresh person. I like that. I like Keith Lee. But then again, Keith Lee on Raw, have him work with Bobby. Hell no, not Riddle. Hell no, not Riddle. Riddle need to stay away from the main title picture, period. Here comes KO to the ring. Will Smith said, what do I think about Asuka? What do I think Asuka should do now until she gets another title run? When do I think she'll get another one? I don't think Asuka touches that title for another year. Right now for Asuka, I think they're going to demote her to the tag division. The problem that they have, and I've said this before, WWE creating a tag division destroyed their women's division. Because if you're not that particular woman who's chasing the women's championship, every other woman is now unfortunately delegated to the tag division, or they're not on the program at all. So for Asuka, they should keep her off TV. If they put her in the tag division, she need to be winning matches. Here's a problem, though. We already saw her as tag champ on 3 different occasions. 2 different occasions. So what does that do for her? What does it do for her? Nothing. So for Asuka, keep her off TV. She don't need to keep taking losses. Keep her off TV. Or move her to Smackdown. Reunite the Kabuki Warriors, but then have Io Shirai. That'd be nice, but Asuka don't need the tag. Like it don't help them, because think about it like this: they become champions, they better be champions for a long time. That's a tough situation. The Street Profits. The Street Profits were great champions. The only problem was they ran into. I was at the Raw when they won the titles in Brooklyn, but Eva Marie returning is so damn retarded. Don't even get me started on that. That's so goddamn dumb. You gonna have Eva Marie come back, but you release the Iconics. You got rid of Mickie James. Hell, they didn't even use Mickie James. Mickie James should have been. She should have beat Alexa for the championship all them years back. Shit ain't make sense. Kendrick said, you hope Bianca's moment doesn't end like Kofi's. It depends on how Bianca performs. Kofi's situation was really unfortunate. Brock was back, and then they were like, yo, Brock here now. Yo, Kofi, it's time. They could have done so much more with Brock and Kofi. They really could have did so much more. There's so many different things they could have done. Like, the problem that WWE has is they focus so much on the titles. The people who ain't around the title can't build that steam behind them. Like, just have somebody have a random squash match on Raw. Random squash match on SmackDown. Just fight. Boom, 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 boom. Bam, they off television. Boom, 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 boom. They off television till the next week. Boom, 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 boom. Running through motherfuckers. And then a couple months later, you'll be like, yo, this dude should go after a title. Jeffrey said it just become a squash match between Brock and Kofi. That was the unfortunate part. What was it, 6 seconds? Homie lost just like that. Brutal, man. Wayne said you still can't believe they released Samoa Joe. He should have been WWE champion. I agree. Joe should have went over on Styles. And I love Styles' run, but Joe should have went over on Styles. That was the time to put the title on Joe. Or they had the match against Brock. How did that never happen at Mania? Joe versus Brock at Mania. That is money. It just don't make no goddamn sense. Anthony Bain put 5 on it. Said WWE released Chelsea Green, who had issues with Tessa Blanchard. Does that improve WWE's chances of a Tessa signing? Tessa coming into the company would be very interesting. I don't see a circumstance in which they would sign Tessa. It would be nice, but I don't see it happening. I really don't see it happening. Abdul said they need to do a Queen of the Ring and put all the underutilized talent in the tournament. I agree with that sentiment, but here's the problem. Every time, or I should say since Sheamus, they haven't done a King of the Ring tournament correctly. Or a tournament for that matter correctly. The actual King gimmick hasn't been done to its highest degree since, in my opinion, Booker T. I like Wade Barrett, but yeah. Since Booker T. A Queen of the Ring, you need legitimate stars in there. But it's something that needs to be stretched out, no pun intended, for a period of time. It should be building. You should have qualifying matches to even get into the tournament. And then from that point, the qualifying matches, the people who don't make it, they just don't make it. But have it actually be competitive. So KO versus Zayn here, really, I'm not understanding. Like, we just saw this at Mania. They having already Mania rematches and shit. YG said Billy would have been a good Queen of the Ring. I disagree. It would have made a joke of the Queen of the Ring if Billy was a Queen of the Ring. It'd make it a joke. Because they never booked a Billy seriously. And her in-ring work isn't something that makes you look like, yo, that's a legitimate competitor. She's like the female Santino. She was a comedy gimmick, unless, of course, she was alongside Peyton. But even that tag team was, I love the Iconics, but they were never booked as, yo, we going to destroy you in the ring. They were kind of just the cowardly heels, but were able to get over. So Terry said, do I think that Undertaker should have been in this Hall of Fame? Hell no. Next year, when the fans is back, he's going to be in his hometown of Dallas. Well, his current residence of Dallas. I don't think that's his hometown. Alex Hayes said, why when somebody says something racist, that's not that racist. Wait, what? He says if somebody says something, oh, that's racist, but a person who's not that race gets more offended than you do. Oh, it's that guilt. There's a lot of people who like to take on, you know, the plight of other individuals. A lot of liberals like to do that. You said what? I am offended for them. I will step on the front lines and fight this battle for you. But ma'am, it's not that. White women, they like to do that a lot. My man Kim says, what's going on with social media? It's super toxic. It's always been toxic. Being anonymous has incentivized people to say crazy shit they would have never said to somebody's face. So because you can just sit here and type whatever and put your phone down and live your life, there's no consequence. Therefore, you can just say crazy shit. And moreover, people are now incentivized to do so. You got pages that got hundreds of thousands of followers based on trolling motherfuckers. So why not be toxic? Jeremy says Sasha Banks, Queen of the Ring. I agree. That'd be great. That's a good bounce back. Jalen said, I want to know the time when it wasn't toxic. Social media, that is. Probably when it first started. Because nobody really knew how it worked. People would put negative stuff out there, but you wouldn't see it as much. Now, it's fun to do it. I can't believe Thriller done came out. Triller? Talking about Fight Club. First rule of Fight Club is don't talk about Fight Club. 2K Tay said, how do I feel about another Fast and the Furious? I hate it. But I'm still going to end up watching it. Devin said, where the Fiend at? The Fiend really got buried, bruh. JT Golden put 2 on it, said, advice for you going to college this fall. For one, take your classes seriously. As goofy as they may be, take your classes seriously. That's 1. 2, if you you're going to have access to the syllabus ahead of time. Therefore, you will see what is on the horizon. The more work you get done ahead of time, the better for you. You'll see on the syllabus, there's going to be papers that are going to be due in November. Start that son bitch in September or October. If it's due in mid-November to late November, have that son bitch done by October and just revise. Books, order online or download an ebook from somewhere. Do not go to the campus store to buy books. They will rob you. I'll never forget, I bought a motherfucking book about computers my freshman year for $394. I will never forget this. At the conclusion of the class, we used the book 2 fucking times. I went to return it. They told me they turned it to the motherfucker from Pawn Stars. Best I could do was $17. There was about to be some homicide at that school, dog. I'd have never made it to social media. I went to Alfred State College. $390. I was, woo! Woo! Oh, I still get upset about it till this day, dog. $17. I stabbed them in their appendix. $17. What? Ridiculous. But make sure you take advantage of that syllabus. You'll know what's coming up ahead of time. Make sure you take care of your assignments. 2, for the love of God, utilize the library. Study, make index card. The leniency that you have in college is ridiculous. You can show up for a test with index cards of information and cheat your way through. College professors are not very attentive. The classroom's usually big as shit. If you want to cheat, you can do it. You can get away with it, period. Index cards are your best friend. 3rd, don't get nobody pregnant. Please, don't get nobody pregnant. It ain't worth it. Be a free agent your first year. When they talk about fraternities, be a free agent. Go to every party, become so goddamn desirable to where people are begging for you to pledge to their fraternity. Sabies ain't got counted out. But yeah, but have fun. But make sure you remember, you there for school. There's a lot of the other stuff that can be taken, unless you're there on scholarship. If you paying out of your pocket, don't fail no classes, man, because that shit's a bitch. That shit's a bitch. Sleeping Death Star put 5 on it. Said, do you think they should have Jimmy Uso versus Roman? No. Because the Usos can't be apart right now. And Jimmy coming back as a face who's going to be turned heel. We already saw that happen with Jay and Roman before. Jimmy should come back and fight against Jay, not Roman. Jimmy should return and fight against Jay, not Roman, in my opinion. But unfortunately, like I stated, it sounds a little bit antithetical because I just said they shouldn't be apart. But Jimmy versus Roman not going to work. I don't think it's going to work. Oh, my Lord in heaven. It's Apollo. And what's this man's name? General Aziz. This motherfucker got the spear. This big ass motherfucker. Favorite song from Smackdown vs. Raw 2007? Probably Animal I've Become. Riot was up there as well. I got a band, Lariat. What's Lariat saying? I didn't see Lariat. What's Lariat saying? Lariat saying some stupid shit in the chat? I'm going to keep an eye on Lariat. Lariat say some stupid shit. I'll block him. He'll be the first block. Money in the Bank down the line. That could be good. Juan put 5 on it. Said got yourself back to the 200s. from 403 to 287 by watching One Piece on episode 625 and working out. Well, that's what's up, man. Congratulations. Keep working, man. Keep working. Well, here comes the Street Profits. Let's see what they got on going on here tonight. Best move set on No Mercy. Golly. Best move set on No Mercy. Best move set on No Mercy. Best move set on No Mercy. Shit. Kane? Kane or Undertaker? I like Kane or Undertaker. S.A. Rios. Oh, boy. S.A. Rios was a goddamn trip. Perry Saturn had a pretty good one as well. Benoit. Wait, Bianca Belair, Wrestlemania hosted by the Street Profits. Well, there it is. But they got a biography on Stone Cold. Shit. Look like I know what I'm watching at. I know what I'm watching Sunday night. They had a biography on Stone Cold. Let me set an alarm. Stone Cold documentary on A&E. Let me set an alarm. This Sunday? Shit. I ain't know that. Let me set an alarm right now so I'll make sure get on A&E. If I'm driving at the time, I'm going to be sick. I'm going to park the car. Stone Cold documentary on A&E. Speaking of A&E, I've been watching episodes of Mobsters on A&E damn near daily now. It's ridiculous. The Realist 440 put 5 on it. Say, how's it going? How do I feel about Michael Jordan inducting Kobe into the Basketball Hall of Fame? It's only right. It's literally only right. There was only 3 people in my mind who should be the one to induct Kobe since, of course, Kobe's not here. Jordan, Shaq, Phil Jackson. Those are the only 3 that I feel should have the honor to induct Kobe. Oh, Kevin, I'll answer your question momentarily. Jay the Armed Guard said there's a biography on 8 former superstars. Really? Interesting. Oh, yes, and 4 being Vanessa. But I was thinking about past players or coaches. But, of course, Vanessa Bryant as well. Ah, shit. Well, Powell was like a best friend, another brother. So, yeah, I guess I could throw Powell in there. Yeah. West, I think Jackson over West. Although, but then again, you really make an argument for West. So you kind of can't overlook West. West, Jackson, Kobe, West, Jackson, Powell, Shaq, MJ, Vanessa. Yeah, I think that's a fair 6. I think that's a fair 6. Is this the first episode of the A&E documentaries for the wrestlers? That's interesting. I got to see all of them then. All right, but Kevin, let me find your question because it went up. What are my thoughts on Edelman for the Hall of Fame? I'll tell you this right now. It's a no. It's an absolute no. Julian Edelman's not a Pro Football Hall of Famer. He is a New England Patriot Hall of Famer. Julian Edelman is not a Pro Football Hall of Famer. If Edelman were to make it into the Hall of Fame, the Hall of Fame now is a hall of good or very good and not great pinnacle of the sport. It just, people look at, yo, but he's number 2 all time in playoff. Edelman at no point was a Pro Bowler. He was never a multi-time 1,000-yard receiver. And I'm talking multi is more than 3, more than 4, to where it's like he's at the top of the league. Never in his career was he ever considered a top 5 receiver. But he played in New England where he was coming from the slot. He played in a system where he didn't get the bullocks. He is not. We need to stop looking at everybody and saying, oh, look at the numbers, man. Hall of Fame. That's not what a Hall of Famer is. It's not what a Hall of Famer is. You can be a Pro Bowls, it's a popularity contest now. But Pro Bowls used to say you were the best out of this year. You could be a Super Bowl MVP. By that logic, let's put Deion Branch in the Hall of Fame. Deion Branch a Hall of Famer? No. So it's not. The Pro Bowl no longer hold the merit that it used to. Because a Pro Bowl from 2010 and back meant something. Now it doesn't mean nothing no more. Was Edelman ever an All-Pro? It's not. It's just, it bothers me, man. It bothers me because now literally everybody gets the throne. They get Hall of Famer thrown at them. Hall of Famer thrown at them. It's ridiculous. It don't make sense. Malcolm Butler was not a Super Bowl MVP. Malcolm Smith was a Super Bowl MVP. Dexter Jackson was a Super Bowl MVP. Yo, when Shorty got hit with that whip, that was something, man. She whipped the skin off her damn body. Okay, fucking lariat. You're not really making much conversation here. You're just saying wild shit, Chief. Don't calm that down. I'm gonna have to ban you, brother. I'm gonna have to ban you. A Hall of Famer to me, is Odell a Hall of Famer? Hell no, Odell's not on track to be a Hall of Famer. Hall of Fame, exactly. Wes Welker should be in the conversation for the Hall of Fame then. Hall of Famers truly should be the best of the best. You can't just be you're in the area of we don't know. You've got to be the best of the best. Period. When you're playing, you need to be in a conversation for the best of the best. If you ain't in that conversation, you don't need to be in all. If I gotta think, this is the Skip Bayless man. If I gotta think, think of if you're a Hall of Famer. You're not a Hall of Famer. Von Miller, absolutely. J.J. Watt, absolutely. Their dominance speaks for itself. Aaron Donald, absolutely. Their dominance speaks for itself. Anthony Pierce put 2 on and said, I guess Malcolm Smith is a Hall of Famer with the logic behind, Super Bowl MVPs. Correct. People throw around Hall of Famer way too early. Wow. That's a fit on Bianca. She made sure she wore the blue. Ooh, look at that. Matt Ryan statistically mess around, because I've been saying this, always been my argument since everybody throws statistics, especially when talking about people like Eli Manning. When people throw statistics and yardage out there and look at the numbers and everything, by the time Matthew Stafford and Matt Ryan retire, they will be top 5, if not top 4, in passing yards, touchdowns, and completions. Would we say that they are Hall of Famers? Bianca is thick. David said, do I think teams should be in the Hall of Fame like the 85 Bears inducted as a team? Hell no. Hell no. Do not induct teams. Hell no. Because by that logic, every Super Bowl team would have to be inducted into the Hall of Fame because they won. What would be the criteria for a team to be inducted? The 2007 Patriots went 18-1. The 98 Minnesota Vikings went 17-2. You can't induct teams. You can't induct teams. Julio Jones is on. Julio Jones, yes, because him and Antonio Brown were 1 and 2 in the league respectively for years upon year, for about 6 years. It was AB and Antonio Brown. AB and Antonio Brown. Am I on drugs? It was AB and Julio Jones. For 6 years, I can't believe I said it was AB and Antonio Brown. What is wrong with me? Enough from the clown. Fitz, you can't deny Fitz, because longevity has to be taken into consideration. Oh, they were 16-2. Pardon me. They won divisional. Pardon me. Not 17-2. 16-2. They didn't play a wild card game. They lost in the championship. 16-2. Pardon me. My bad. I'm on drugs. I can't believe I said AB and Antonio. But Fitz, yes. You don't got to think about Fitz. Fitz, in my opinion, greatest hands in football history. Period. You could talk about Chris Carter. You could talk about Jerry Rice. Fitz, the most reliable hands in NFL history. Somebody got to interrupt Bianca. Somebody need to interrupt Bianca. Somebody got to try to build something off of this. First off, this is supposed to be a celebration. Where's the champagne? Where's the balloons? Where the pyro at? Damn, Michael done dropped 50 on that ass. Said, do I think Khalil Mack has the potential to be on track for Hall of Fame in a couple years? Yes. Yes, I do. Although the last 2 years, by Khalil Mack standards, has not been his best performances. I think the last 2 years have been down years by Khalil Mack standards. It still was elite by his position. But for Khalil Mack standards, took a step back. He need to show up for this particular year. My big shout out to Michael putting 50 on it, man. Much love, brother. But Khalil Mack is definitely on that path. Like, for example, Clay Matthews was on the path. But then they moved him to middle linebacker and fucked him. So there's a lot of players. Shit, Santonio Holmes is an MVP of the Super Bowl, right? Should he be there? No. Right now, DeAndre Hopkins, right now, in my opinion, best receiver in the league. Him, Devontae Adams, and it kind of fluctuates. Michael Thomas, this was a year that would have solidified him at that spot. He's still in that tier 1 for me. But this year, he going to have to bounce back next year. And he's got to do it without Breeze. But DeAndre Hopkins, in my opinion, he took that crown of number 1 in the NFL, because you could not. He did it with everybody. Wow, Sasha stayed backstage. Dang, Shorty can't even speak. She is sick. Oh, she don't go. She better go find Bianca. Sasha not having a good time. Yup, Super Bowl MVP logic would make Flacco an MVP, right? Tyler Lockett in the conversation for best receiver in the NFL? No. No. I wouldn't put Tyler Lockett's one of the better receivers in the NFL. Best? No. Diggs, give him more years. He needs more years. This is his first season actually being at the top of the league. Give him some years. Remember when T.Y. Hilton a couple years back led the league in receiving? Remember when Josh Gordon led the league in receiving? A lot of people can mess around and have a season where they're there. Consistency is what gets you to that position. Tyler Lockett not there yet. Tyler Lockett is solid amongst the top 5 in the league. Not even top 5. Top 3. Not so much just yet. Give it more time. Terry said, do I think Patrick Peterson should be in the Hall of Fame? For all intents and purposes, he's one of the better corners of this past decade. But he's going to have to. Patrick Peterson is like an Aeneas Williams. He going to have to wait, but he'll probably mess around and get in. Big booty Bailey, 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 big booty Bailey. Broken voice. Big booty Bailey, big booty Bailey, big booty Bailey, big booty Bailey. Triple B's on the screen. Derek said, is Bailey supposed to be a Karen with black hair? I'm not too sure. Wait, that was just a celebration? That was it? That was Bianca's celebration? Cutting a promo? Oh. Damn. Twitter about to go off. Twitter is going to go off. Ah, shit. Well, another day. Another Twitter calling Vince racist. It's only a matter of time. They about to bring up every other champion that had balloons. Every other champion that has champagne. Every other champion that had music playing. Ah, damn. Twitter don't go to Twitter. Don't go to Twitter. Oh, boy, I know Twitter going to be going off. At the conclusion of Raw, they're going to be going off. Golly, you got to be kidding me. Wow. Chase said you thought Montez and Bianca were going to have a live sex celebration on in the ring? Come on now. Homie going to frog splash into the poos. Yeah, black Twitter going to go wild. No, I wouldn't even say just black Twitter. Twitter, period. What was who was it that said earlier? People take on the struggle of other races. People going to be hating, man. They ain't even had no table. They was out there standing. Shorty didn't even have a seat. Twitter is not going to like this. God damn. That's a fact, JT. Black Twitter toxic than a son-bitch, dog. Black Twitter's toxic than a son. You see a commercial where they don't got a single black person there. Oh, cancel it. Cancel it. Yo, oh yeah, that's what came to mind, Benny. Brock had a Marachi band. I still don't remember what they were saying, but homie was dancing in the ring. Never forget that shit. Brock was dancing Having a blast. Chase said Tyrann Mathieu a Hall of Fame in your opinion. Him being on the Chiefs team and leading that defense, winning a championship, puts him in great territory. But he gonna have to wait. He gonna have to wait. Actually, of this generation, no, he probably had to. Earl Thomas fucked himself. Earl Thomas really fucked himself because in my opinion, he was a shoo-in. He was fixing to be a shoo-in. Dolk is in, Ed is in, Palomalu's in. Cam Chancellor's not gonna make it. Eric Berry's health really screwed him over. Harrison Smith might have attempt to make a case, but he gonna be waiting. Shit, they made John Lynch wait. They made John Lynch wait 9 years. Safety is an interesting one. How many? No, did Atwater get in? Did Atwater get in? I gotta remember how many safeties didn't make it. It took some years for Kenny Easley to make it. Michael Porter put another 10 on and said Twitter is just porn and toxicity. That's a fact. I followed an 18+ page on Twitter a couple years back, and I forgot that I followed it. Man, I be opening up the app. Somebody just be polishing somebody's pipe. I'm like, whoa, wait, hold on. But I can't bring myself to unfollow it. I need to unfollow it, but I need that one shred of nastiness on Twitter to let me know that, you know, I'm not 100% healed by my delightfully devilish ways. Damn, Kevin is ruthless. He done said Ray Rice is in the Boxing Hall of Fame. Wait, is this a tag championship match? This is a championship match? Oh, they gonna lose the titles. They're gonna lose the titles tonight. Patrick Chon. He's got the hardware, but he ain't gonna get there. Yeah, they about to lose the titles. They need to lose the titles, man. Kyle Coughlin says, do we dare bring kickers into the Hall of Fame? If so, tell you to put your mouth for kickers. Vinatieri, shoo-in. Gary Anderson has to get in as well. So for kickers, I would say Gary Anderson, because Morton Anderson got in. Gary Anderson, Adam Vinatieri in a couple of years, and whenever Justin Tucker hangs it up, he's in as well. Those three right now are the only kickers who need to be immortalized. I can't. Mark Mosley, he won an MVP in 1982. He's not a Hall of Fame kicker. There's an amalgam of different kickers that have great careers. Akers, great career, not a Hall of Famer. Matt Bryant, great career, not a Hall of Famer. Don't even say Nick Folk. But Matt Prater, great career. If I'm not mistaken, he's the one who hit 64 yards, and he has a record right now. But no. Oh, Stephon Williams said Asante Samuel should be in the Hall of Fame. Yes. Yes, he should. And it's a crime that he's not yet. It is bollocks that he's not. But look at the system that he played in New England. If that's the logic, Richard Sherman better not get in. If that is the logic that's holding Asante Samuel back, Richard Sherman should not get in. Janikowski, no. Janikowski had a boot, but no. I love me some Janikowski too, but no. What on earth is on Ziggler's head? That long braid is something, huh? Yo, this match is fast-paced as hell. Yo, Street Profits put on a performance here. This match fast-paced. Oh, we going to a television break. But wait a minute. I don't understand this at all. I really don't understand that at all. They literally, in the middle of a match, they took a break to scream into the camera. What? Why? Oh, Phil Dawson. Phil Dawson, he had a lengthy career as well, but nah. Revis is going to go in. Revis going to go in. There's no question about that. Le'Veon Bell, Hall of Famer? No. No. If he stayed in Pittsburgh and stayed on the pace he was, he definitely could have messed around and made an argument down the line. But running backs, it's tough. Running backs is tough. Will Smith said, is there a wrestler I believed that would be a superstar but did not quite work out? There's a couple. Shit. Golly. Oh, my mind just went blank. My mind just went blank. Stars on NXT. Oh, my God. My mind just went blank. I'm not even thinking about older wrestlers. Original NXT days. Why is this escaping me? Gonna become a star, but did not work out. My mind is going so blank. My mind is so blank right now. Like nothing. It's cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Like, oh boy. Shit. Andrade. That's one. Andrade. Velveteen screwed himself because he want to text little girls. But Velveteen and after Andrade, Velveteen, and the Revival. The Revival. Yeah. I would say the Revival. They screwed them. Stack said, who do I think was the greatest athlete in WWE back then? Lesnar. Angle. Benjamin. Oh, wow. This is what WWE 2K22 looking like. Their slogan is, it hits different. Interesting. Oh, wow. Blake and Murphy. Those were my guys when they were in NXT. Yes, Blake and Murphy. I thought they were going to take the WWE by storm. The Hardys did become stars. Shit, they're legends in the game. They're Hall of Famers in all Hall of Fames of wrestling. You can't say that. Is Heinz Ward a Hall of Famer? Heinz Ward is the greatest blocking wide receiver of all time. He's got the 1,000 catches. He's a consummate winner. Super Bowl MVP. At one point was amongst the best of the league. Torrey Holt is going to ultimately get in as well. So for Heinz, I would go, because you can't write the history of the NFL without somebody like Heinz. However, the receiving pool is very tough because you've seen a lot of receivers wait. So for that, receivers is a very tough one. Receivers is a very tough one. However, there's a certain criteria that receivers must have. This is why a Chad Johnson is plagued. Because Chad Johnson, he was in the era of when the numbers were starting to get inflated. No. He came right before the era where everything was starting to get inflated, but he was stifled because he headbutted his wife. T.O. should have been a first ballot, but he wasn't. Moss being first ballot, but T.O. not being first ballot is ridiculous. It just don't make sense. NT season, put 10 on it. Said Tyron Smith and Zach Martin, are they in the conversation? Absolutely. Tyron Smith is a lock. Him and Jason Peters is a lock. Zach Martin, definitely in the conversation. Definitely in the conversation. It is a crime that Torrey Holt's not in yet. It don't make sense. Andre Johnson should be in soon, very soon. Certain people shouldn't have to wait, man. Isaac Bruce, still, I don't think Bruce went in yet. I can't recall if no, Isaac Bruce did get in. Marvin Harrison went in first, but I think Isaac Bruce just went in recently. Somebody let me know. Did Isaac go in already? Cody Parkey Hall of Fame? Hell no, he's not. Anthony Pierce. Derrick Rose might be the first, Derrick Rose might be the first NBA MVP to not go into the Hall of Fame or be a shoo-in for the Hall of Fame, because everybody gets in the Basketball Hall of Fame. But one of my friends actually asked me earlier that, oh yes, thank you so much, Benjamin. Thank you so, it's a federal crime. Sean Alexander's not even a finalist year by year for the Hall of Fame. It's stupid. It is absolutely stupid that Sean Alexander ain't there. You crazy? Clinton Portis, Priest Holmes, they've got those small, them putting Terrell Davis into the Hall of Fame, that messed a whole lot of stuff up. Kenny Easley, them putting him in, messed a lot of stuff up. Kurt Warner, them putting him in, messed a lot of stuff up. Because now you're looking at seasons that are 5 years, because Gale Sayers, it made sense for the time. But Warner, Davis, well, easily makes sense because they made him wait a long time. But Warner and Davis, them two getting in when they did, they messed up a lot of stuff. Sean Taylor for Hall of Fame, no. No, he had a season and a half. That ain't enough. God, dog. Zigzag on Montez. Please kick out. Please kick out. God, dog. So you telling me you gonna have them have this knockdown, drag-out fight the Friday after Mania rather than having this match at Mania? $6.15 random go, put 2 on and said, will any member of the Hall of Fame will any member of the Dome Patrol make it to the Hall of Fame? I think somebody already did make it. Is Jackson in the Hall of Fame? I think Jackson made it to the Hall of Fame already. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. I think Jackson already made it. Ricky Jackson may have already made it. Sam Mills, I don't know if Sam Mills is going to make Jackson may have made it. Yeah, Jackson already made it to the Hall of Fame. Yeah, Jackson was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2010. The only other person I think would probably be Sam Mills or Pat Swelling. Mills might mess around. Oh boy, Mills did a lot. And his yeah, I don't know. But Jackson made it. Jackson did make it in 2010. Since we talking about linebackers, Zach Thomas should be in the Hall of Fame. London Fletcher has an argument as well. Jackson made it already. Urlacher is already in. Is Eli? No, Eli's not a Hall of Famer in my opinion. Eli's not a Hall of Famer. He had only 5 good seasons in 16 years. He had 5 good seasons in 16 years. Yeah, he won 2 Super Bowls, but think about it. Eli's only won playoff games in those 2 Super Bowl runs. A lot of time, people keep looking at the ranking of the defense after the fact. The 2011 run, I give Eli all the credit. However, you cannot deny the role the defense played in those games. It's not like Eli was picking those teams apart. That's what people forget. He may have been the quarterback, but he had not been the best player on the field in those games. Cam Chancellor's not going to make it. NTC's Pateno said, we all know if the NBA Hall of Fame was on the same level as the NFL, Grant wouldn't be in, Tracy wouldn't be in, a lot of players wouldn't have been in. Shit, Maurice Cheeks went in. The fact that Maurice Cheeks ended messing around and got in, and he was a solid player. I can't look at the Basketball Hall of Fame now. Devin Hester is a Hall of Famer. He's just going to mess around and not be for first ballot. Palomalu went in this year. Well, last year, but he going to get inducted this year. (2002) Hey, Simeon Rice should be in there and Rondé Barber. Both of them. It's a crime that they not constantly being finalists. They should be. McGrady, no, cause that's the tough thing about the Basketball Hall of Fame. Cause think about it. McGrady had 8 very, very great seasons. He's a 2-time scoring champ, things of that nature. Honestly, in my opinion, early 2000s, McGrady was the premier shooting guard before Kobe took it. McGrady was the premier shooting guards before Kobe took it. It was Jordan retired. AI was playing the 2, so AI was the best shooting guard in the league. McGrady became scoring champ, and in my opinion, McGrady was better than Kobe up until that 05 season. I think that's when Kobe ran with T-Mac. In my opinion, he was better than Kobe. It's not really a hot. I mean, you had to watch while McGrady was a beast, man. McGrady was a beast. In my opinion, McGrady was better than Kobe, and then my back. Chris Bosh is a Hall of Famer. Unfortunately, it wasn't first ballot, but Chris Bosh is a Hall of Famer. It's Basketball Hall of Fames. So, Drew Pearson finally got in this year. It should have never took him this long. It's a damn shame it took him this long. It should have never took Drew Pearson this long to get in. But that's the problem. 2K Tay said Tim Duncan is so disrespected. Indeed he is. It's unfortunate. But he's going into the Hall of Fame along with KG. No, pardon me. They were inducted. They were on. They made it last year, but unfortunately there was no ceremony. So, but they're in the Hall of Fame. They got in. Draymond. Draymond is he's gonna end up getting in, but he certainly people underappreciate the role that Draymond Green plays on the Warriors championship teams because they only look at points. Draymond was the floor general for those Warriors teams. Everybody look at Klay Thompson hitting threes. Everybody look at Steph Curry playing out of his mind, being the unanimous MVP. If Draymond ain't there, that team don't go as far as they did. Draymond plays a huge, Ty Law got in. Draymond plays a huge role in them getting in there. Brassman said, what's up with the comparisons between Kyrie and Allen Iverson? It's the way they dribble and the way they're able to get to the cup. Kyrie, when they talk about most skilled player of all time, they have an argument. In my opinion, Kobe is the most skilled player of all time. But Kyrie can create a shot from anywhere. But his back to the basket game is good when it becomes exceptional. That is when I give him the title. As for him and Iverson, I still got Iverson ahead of him because Iverson was so much more durable and more available. I mean, I'm not going to knock Kyrie for taking personal time, but Iverson is, I'm not going to say millions of years raw footage. I'm not going to say millions of years, but Iverson, in my opinion, is better than Kyrie. But Kyrie is one of the most skilled players of all time. Wait, Natty and Shayna? Yo, they keep having these WrestleMania revisits. Like, for what? Bunch of these WrestleMania revisits for what? I don't understand. I really don't understand. But Nia is in the ring, so you know what we got to do. When you see a Nia Jax on the scene, you got to play a theme song.
Party on a Monday night. Turn this up for my interest. Hear this sound, you can't miss it. Play this loud for that shawty right there with the big old butt. Drop it down and then get on up. I am a handsome fella, shout out Nikki Bella. You can look but you cannot touch, cause I know what? Some of y'all just can't take it. She gon' drop it down on that apron. She gon' find the time to just shake it. And you hear the sound that she making.
Ain't nothing but a big piece of shit. Big fat piece of shit.
Somebody had to say it. One way or another, Shayna got all kinds of offense on Natty. Honestly, it don't make sense for Natty to win this match because you would look at it like, why did they lose at Mania? It defeats the purpose. Oh, so if yeah, they got to throw. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. The ref just watched Tamina get involved. This about to become a tag match. If he don't throw them both the fuck out, the ref need to throw them out. It don't make sense. That literally don't make sense. It's a singles match. Tamina just pulled Natty out of the ring and got... Fam, Nia is up on the ring. She's on the apron. Yo, this ref is... Nah, bruh. Nah, this ref is in a genjutsu, bro. Thank God this segment over. They about to have a Tamina versus Nia match. Oh, my. No wonder they in the ring gear. They about to have a Tamina versus Nia match. What the hell was the point of this? What was the point of this? Yo, that was a minute and a half of a sec. What was this? This was a waste of time. So how many times they gonna show us the goddamn UFO? What? This was a waste of time, bro. What was this segment? NTS season put 5 and say Kevin Durant, in my opinion, is the most skilled. KD got an argument now. KD is, in my opinion, he is the best pure scorer in league history. Well, shit. James Harden. Ah, shit. It's KD and Harden. It's literally KD and Harden. Harden can create his shot from anywhere, but KD is unguardable. Only thing I got to say about that segment was...
What was the point? Why would you do this?
Why Jey Uso always talk about, I gotta get you? What is wrong with this man? All he do is say, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. You cross the head of the table, I'm gonna get you. Everybody needs somebody like a Jey. Why Paul Heyman staring at Roman like that? Why Paul Heyman staring at him like that? Yo, what is wrong with Paul Heyman, man? Paul Heyman is on drugs. Paul Heyman is on drugs. Why he staring at Roman like that? Man, Paul was staring at him like, Yowie, wowie. He's staring at Roman, just Roman's the water bottle, and Paul Heyman just. That's Paul Heyman. This man just staring, just looking over your shoulder like a motherfucking shadow. Just. What's wrong with him? Paul Heyman is laced. This man on drugs. Paul Heyman might as well be Bray Wyatt, whispering in man's ear like, Yowie, wowie. All up in your business. Man needs some help, man. Man needs some help. What's wrong with him? Meanwhile, who's that Pokemon?
Justice!
Who's that Pokemon? It's Squirtle!
Squirtle.
Yowie, wowie. I'm in your business. I'm in your business. Y'all ain't think I was gonna be that close. I'm close than a motherfucker. I'm close than a motherfucker. Y'all wasn't ready for that. I'm in your face. I'm in your business. Stephen Pafavo said London Fletcher definitely has a case, but Patrick Willis should be. I know his career was short. Well, Patrick Willis will mess around and get in because you can't deny his impact in the time that he was there. London was overlooked until his final days in the NFL. So we'll see how that all ends up playing out. But both of them definitely have a case. Demoria Pafavo said Roman used that golden glove on Jay, and he ain't been the same. That's a fact. I don't know if they sell the golden glove, but whatever it is, somebody who got it on WWE Shop, buy that golden glove. I said glove. Buy that golden glove. Don't give it to OJ. Find somebody in your family who you want to be a right-hand man or right-hand woman and just hit them with an overabundance of clubbing blow after 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 clubbing blow and watch them do your bidding. They're going to be a servant of all servants. Duke put 5 on it. Said, who do I think has the most impact on the international players coming into the league? Manu Ginobili or Drazen Petrovic? I would probably the international. Who has the most international impact? Shit. The most international impact. Between Petrovic, Petrovic, pardon me. He did it first. But I don't think he reached the level of stardom that a Manu, Dirk, Yao reached. Yao was a spectacle, a must-see. Manu was a 6th Man of the Year candidate damn near every year. Staple of a big 3 in San Antonio. Dirk was a scoring machine who could not be stopped in Dallas. And even Sabonis, who played on Portland as well, he played a large role as well in the late 90s, early 2000s. But I think I would give the oldness to Yao and Ginobili. And I think the trio of Yao, Ginobili, and Dirk. I think the trio of Yao, Ginobili, and Dirk. NT season before I said every time I see Paul, I'm like, wow, your daughter got with my friend. Really? Paul's daughter got with your friend? How cool is that? Leon said, who's the baddest white boy in the NBA? Luka. Luka. I can't believe they called it WrestleMania Smackdown. They really called it WrestleMania Smackdown. That's some dumbass shit, man. K8 says, I'm not gonna lie, but people gonna get triggered when I say Michael Jordan was trash in his last 2 years of his career. I wouldn't say Jordan was trash. He averaged 20. I can't say Jordan was trash. He was 39 and 40, well, 38 and 39, and he averaged 20 plus. By Jordan's standards, he was trash, but he was a solid basketball player. If Jordan was on a different team other than the Wizards, he could have been a staple piece on a playoff team. But he didn't make the Wizards a playoff team. He old, man. He old than the sunbit. More importantly, he was the GM, if I'm not mistaken. And he picked Kwame Brown. Stackhouse was on that squad, but that Wizards team wasn't very good. But Jordan individually, it was a shell of himself. By Jordan standards, he was trash. But he was decent as a basketball player. He'll get you a bucket. He'll play some defense. His body cheated him, the last year. But, or was it the first year when he had gotten hurt and missed a ton of games? Can't recall, but. Diesel said this has officially been the worst week after Mania. There were no NXT call-ups. On SmackDown, there wasn't a single surprise. There was not a single surprise on this SmackDown. Let's run through what we saw tonight. Roman came out, cut a promo. Cesaro came out at the end. At the conclusion of that, we saw Otis versus Mysterio. Then Bianca came out. She spoke. Sasha had a backstage segment, walked off angrily, and we never saw from her again. We had a tag championship match where the champions retained. Apollo had a segment before then. Natty had a match and won. I feel like I'm forgetting something. But nobody. Yeah, this ain't it. There was no surprises, nothing. Derek Dunn said the surprise was seeing Natty get a win. God, dog. God, dog. Damn, Philly beating the Clippers by 3 with 10 seconds left to play. Golly, all right. That's interesting. Oh, yeah, Kevin Owens and Sammy. I forgot about Kevin Owens and Sammy, a WrestleMania rematch. Yeah, I guess they wanted to save the surprise for the fans, but that kind of defeats the purpose because we know there ain't going to be no fans for quite some time. So, oh, Bailey had a promo as well. Big Booty Bailey, big Booty Bailey had a promo as well. But, outside of all of that, it been kind of ass, man. Nico said, do I want to see Brock Lesnar versus Bobby for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam? Yes. Paul George is 6 of 50 on game-tying or go-ahead field goal attempts in the fourth quarter or OT. Damn, 6 of 50. Shit. This man a brick. Damn. Paul George is a brick. Game on the line. Get the ball to Paul George, said absolutely nobody. I'm going to look at this final 10 seconds because we had commercial. Can Rondo get an inbound? Yes, indeed he does. What are they going to do here? Morris took the three. Morris took the three. Game done. Morris took the three. All right, son. Morris took the three. All right. Whoo, there it is. Chrissy says, Royal Rumble 2022 winner. Big E says, Morris took the three to tie the game. They had 10 seconds on the clock, and Morris rushed the three. Woo! Oh, man. Couldn't have been my team. Couldn't have been my team. Morris would have had to see me. Morris would have had to see me in the locker room. Morris would have had to see me in the locker room. Morris would have had to see me in the locker room. We got to throw hands, man. We got to throw hands. I'm pulling up on Morris like,
Fight back, nigga.
you know what's going to happen? I'm pulling up on Morris with the homies like,
Fight back, nigga.
ain't no way. No way. Morris taking the last shot? Nah. Bust out the Timbs. We stomping them out, man. We stomping them out. We going to have to stomp them out. Oh, man, I got it. This a video that make Chuckster proud. This.
You gotta beat the meat. You gotta beat the meat. Here we go. Go, beautiful, beautiful. Come on, lay that shot. Yeah.
What were they doing back then? What were they doing? Training for Steve Austin meant you had public masturbation. What was this?
You gotta beat the meat. You gotta beat the meat. Here we go. Go, beautiful, beautiful. Come on, lay that shot. Yeah.
Come on, man. Shane out here wilding. What'd he tell his father?
You gotta beat the meat. You gotta beat the meat. Here we go. Go, beautiful, beautiful. Come on, lay that shot. Yeah.
That ain't it. That ain't it, Vince. I wonder if that's blocked out on Peacock.
You gotta beat the meat. You gotta beat the meat. Here we go. Go, beautiful, beautiful. Come on, lay that shot. Yeah.
I don't know where they got that training from, man, but that ain't it. That's not even suspect. That's guilty. State of the Pelicans in the building said, what's going on? How's it going, man? Cesaro core strength is through the roof. Cesaro arm strength through the roof. Cesaro leg strength through the roof. Cesaro strength through the roof. Michael Porter put another 5 on and said, am I doing an NBA stream tomorrow? Also, Morris better fight back. Indeed, he better fight back. I'm not going to do a stream tomorrow. I'm not going to be in the crib. On top of that, I got to give my voice a chance to finally rest over the course of the weekend. So maybe by Monday I can have my voice back. Darius said every old DX segment probably blocked on Peacock. Indeed. When X-Pac dressed up as Mark Henry, there's no way that's not blocked out. There's no way that ain't blocked out. Chuckster said no bread, No water, just meat. I have a clip of Booker saying it, but the problem is he's saying it all. It's like a screen recording. Booker saying it so late into the damn video, y'all gonna be just staring at nothing until he say it. Will said hit him with the Randy Orton pose, one time for the one time. Yowie wowie. You wasn't ready for that. Wasn't ready for that. Had a basket in my glory and then hit you with the yowie wowie stare. It's gonna come out of nowhere. Ain't nobody ever prepared. Sop him up with a biscuit. My thoughts on the vaccine? Well, I'll have to see. My uncle, who happened to be 85, happened to take it a couple days ago. I gotta go see him tomorrow, just in case things go awry. And my father took it, so I'll see how things play out. And he is 63, so I will see. As of right now, I still am concerned. Wait, is Uso bleeding? Is he bleeding? Is Uso bleeding? The back of his head. Or am I tripping? Oh no, I think I'm tripping. I don't think Uso bleeding. That might have just been something red in the background. I thought Uso back of his neck was bleeding. Like underneath the hair, I thought it was bleeding. Kamari said, where the stimmy at? I wish I knew. I'm still waiting. I had to put, well, you're going to find out tomorrow in the video. I'm waiting for that stimulus to hit. This all I got. Oh, my man Levi put 25 on and said, what's going on? I'm back from grinding and I'm financially stable. This Smackdown weak as hell. How's it going? Also, do you have any, do I have disagreements on the Hall of Fame on NBA and predictions on the NFL? Predictions on the NFL, because we were speaking briefly about the NBA earlier. Predictions on the NFL, I don't think the Bucks win a playoff game this year. That's one. That's a hot take. 2, the Saints don't make the playoffs. 3, Cam Newton leads the Patriots to a division title. And 4, the NFC produces a... Actually, no, I can't say that because I actually feel like this is going to be the year Aaron Rodgers finally goes back to the Super Bowl. Oh, damn, Cesaro just slapped the shit out of Jey Uso. Damn. Oh, Cesaro wildin'. Cesaro wildin'. God damn. Okay. Shit. All right. Yeah, those some hot takes. Bucks don't win a playoff game. Saints don't make the playoffs. And the Pats win a division title. That's some crazy shit. I got to write it down. I'll see how I feel later on. After the draft, maybe. Oh, when the Saints go marching into the L train and look at, oh, damn. Oh, here come the swing. How many times he about to swing, Jay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, shit, it's Seth Rollins. It's Seth Rollins. I like how Son came out of nowhere. Oh, damn. Seth came out of nowhere. Yo, I really feel like Jay gotta be bleeding, bruh. Unless the bottom of Jay hair is like bleached red. I feel like Jey Uso bleeding, bruh. Lee put 5 on it. Said the DX Nation segment was removed from Peacock. Same with Roddy Piper's blackface. Bad News Brown WrestleMania segment where one half of his face was black. Well, you were right. KA done said that Rollins was coming out. I like it. Yo, Seth's voice is built for an annoying ass father. Yo, did Jay hair is red at the bottom? Jay hair is red? Is it supposed to be red? Maybe I'm in a genjutsu, man. This man Seth will not let Cesaro breathe, and I'm here for it. Charles put 2 on and said, my Washington football team goes over 500 this year. You bet? All right. All right. I'll probably make a video with extremely hot takes probably down the line right before the season starts. And then I'll see how I did at the conclusion of the season. That'll be an idea for some content. But how do we feel about Smackdown? I am not high on it at all. I'm not here for it at all. I'm not a big fan. Todd Smith says, dope hoodie. I appreciate that, although I got it from a flea market, but I'm here for it. I'll speak about it briefly tomorrow. Smackdown was it was very Hot mic is down. What do you mean hot mic is down? What happened to hot mic? It's still up. I think I'm still up. Y'all can see me, right? Y'all can hear me. But you guys who are watching on YouTube, if you have not already, download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis. Black Howland put 2 on it. Said, will I give Nick Folk a break? Honestly, I'll probably start out with a little bit of a genjutsu in the beginning of the year. I'll just, let it run. But one Nick Folk miss a kick, there's going to be some hell to pay. Shit. Man, boy, this Smackdown was not it. This Smackdown was not it at all. But one way or another, we got to look forward towards the future and see how things play out. I got to go get myself some honey tea so I can try to revitalize my doggone voice. But I appreciate you guys tuning into the stream. I got a video premiering in approximately 30 minutes where some rough and rowdy boxing transpired. And that one's going to be up at 10:30. You're not going to want to miss that one. I believe it's my 3rd rough and rowdy video. Unfortunately, I had to record it with a broken voice, but it is what it is. How do I feel that Pat did on commentary? He was solid. For the moments that I heard him, he was solid. I think it's pretty solid. But all I got to say to WWE is that's what I got to say to WWE for this Smackdown here.
Thank you very much, you son of a bitch.
Maybe you didn't hear me.
Thank you very much, you son of a bitch.
Say that once more again.
Thank you very much, you son of a bitch.
I thought this was going to be something exciting, but it wasn't. It was just underwhelming. Underwhelming. Ridiculous. Pain. I thought the SmackDown and Raw after Mania was going to be something special, but it wasn't. It wasn't at all. It was underwhelming. Did not deliver. Not happy. Not happy at all. Could have been so much better, man. Could have been so much better. But it wasn't. So, I will leave you with Stone Cold sending motherfuckers to the Shadow Realm. You guys have yourself a good night. I will see you hopefully this Monday on Raw. But if my voice is still shot, then I'm probably not going to go live. But we will see. Here is Stone Cold stunning motherfuckers. You guys have yourself a good night. I appreciate everybody who donated to the stream. See you when I see you.